Okay. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Hi guys, and welcome to I think the final Marvel Strike Force stream because I might get banned because of what I did. Long story short, this is the new developer update. Let's go one back because this is where it all started. Even though the community didn't want these, they still fucking introduced them. Honestly, like, if you introduce something that's gonna break the game, at least test it on the fucking live servers and then introduce the game. And the best of all, this is not their feature. This was introduced in Marvel Future Fight before, and I played that game as well a little bit. Honestly, the red stars do not work. It just makes your character way too strong, and every grind I did in this game is fucked. Now, the reason I'm making this video is to show you guys why I might get banned. Um, so let's get to the start. So this is, one second, I need to go to Edge because for some reason Firefox doesn't work. Okay, so this was a post 4 months ago that, over the months that were coming through, Foxnet, or whatever their fucking name is, um, decided to fuck us over and over and over again. So there is this post like where this one guy, Zombie Apox, did on Reddit. I've had it with Foxnet and their constant bullshit. If, like me, you feel that you've been abandoned by any pretense of decency or care for their player base, then the best way to make them sit up and take notice is to demand a refund for any and all purchases made. What they are doing is not just shady, it's outright illegal in some instances. I've just done what I have detailed below, and within minutes Google have refunded me for every single purchase. Now, I don't think you're gonna get all the purchases back. Don't trust me. This is the way to get you banned for sure, because I just received 19 refunds already. I made over 91 purchases for this game alone since it started in April, and I'm gonna read the next parts and then we're gonna talk some more. This is not gonna be showing you the gameplay itself. I'm kind of outraged at the moment. I won't be playing any Marvel Strike Force today. I did very little yesterday. I was so pissed off at developers and the game, and a lot of the community is pissed as well. So let's go next. I've just gone through every single purchase that I made on Marvel Strike Force on Google Play platform and requested a refund. You can do this online and you don't have to call in. You can find the details of how to do so here. So basically you click here, you go to blank page, you can just start going here and go store account, and you have purchases. So I made a lot. They cancelled some of them, but as you can see, they keep on canceling. Not all of them. All these are still in the fucking process, but a lot of these purchases that I actually bought, they were cancelled, so that's pretty good thing that's going now. I think they're going through all my refunds because I requested a lot, and we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah, so that's a lot. Anyway, I use the following option from the drop down, blah blah blah, and on every request I can include the following test. Please feel free to copy and paste if you are so inclined. I would like a refund of all purchases made on Marvel Strike Force game, please. Foxnet are using some very dubious and, in some instances, illegal methods in order to constantly dupe their players. They regularly use bait and switch tactics where they promote an in-game character and then subsequently nerf that character, or then make them easily farmable in the next day or so. That's actually kind of true. They continue to run A and B tests on the live game servers, meaning it's never a level playing field and it's impossible to get a feel of the true in-game value of anything, as some players will arbitrarily get easier access to in-game resources, which other people, myself, have to pay real money to get through bottlenecks. There was like this thing here, which I'm gonna open later on. This is one of the problems as well. They're using their own employees on live game servers with fully maxed out accounts, well ahead of everyone on to stream on YouTube without declaring that they are being sponsored to do so, and in doing so encouraging actual paying members of the public to spend even more in order to remain competitive. Every single decision they have taken since launch has forced their players to use more time, effort, and money for less and less rewards. Now, I have no issues paying for items within a game, but that is on the assumption that everyone is on the same playing field, and no one person or group will randomly be given an advantage at the whim of the developers. I have reached out to Foxnet and requested a free one previously, and they have refused. At best, it's dishonest. At worst, it's illegal. If required, I can provide more information, blah, blah, blah. I'm not happy to have them pay money to company that is actively and bloody breaking the law to line their own pockets. Now, this is how Foxnet does things. They introduce a character or group of characters. They make offers, then you buy offers, then they make an event, then you have to buy more stuff for the event because the RNG on the loot boxes, again, this is becoming a loot box problem because this game is heavily influenced by it. And it's like rinse and repeat. Like, I thought it's gonna get better, but it's getting worse and worse and worse. Like, I cannot do anything about this. Not a single fucking player can do anything. And unfortunately, this is coming when my alliance is hitting top 500 in the world, which is fucking amazing. Anyway, like, update, blah blah. Not sure if they were idiots or fast pushing manner updates. We heard blah blah. This is a problem when people try to develop a game and they don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. Like, if I'm paying for something in game, I want that. For me, I wasn't a whale. I was a normal paying customer that pays like every week 10-20 euros, and that's for compensating my playtime. So if I'm paying something for in-game, that means I won't be able to do it 24/7, and that's completely fine, because the reason you start paying for items in game is because there's people that are going to spend 24/7 and they have lots of free time, and there's people who actually work, sleep, and leave. Now, don't get me wrong, some people are just going to spend shitloads of money, and that's fine. They're probably top 10, but that's their issue. For me, like, I spent a lot of money on this game, I will admit, and when it hit me, I wanted to quit, but I kind of love this game. Don't get me wrong, like, I made videos on YouTube, that means I kind of like it. And then you come here and you see that they are fucking doing everything. So let's go back to the red orb problem. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. This is the red stars. Now, red stars I first saw in Marvel Future Fight, yeah. And then on Friday, 7th, I woke up in the morning and we got them in the game. And what happened? There were some people who got... I really don't understand how you can do this. How stupid can you be to introduce something that's gonna boost so much? Like, you cannot have... There was a Quake on the forum. Somebody got a 7-star Quake on Reddit, and it showed from 40,000 to 75,000, or Jessica Jones from 40,000 to 75,000 as well. Those characters are basically gods now, because they have more HP than fucking Thanos and tanks. Like, what am I supposed to do against those? Like, yeah, I can try nuking them, but by the time I fucking kill them, my team is dead. Like, there are currently a lot of metas in the game, and I was trying to avoid it the best I can. I made my own cosmic team, which is kind of nice, and I really like using them. But at the same time, what they're doing to the game when they're introducing new characters, like for crying out loud, they promised to fix Ronan back in June by November, and it's fucking December, and they still haven't fixed Ronan or Groot for that. Like those two characters are fucking useless, and we still have them the same way they started. And they're not listening. They say they're listening to the community. They are absolutely not listening. Like zero listening to anybody. So of course I'm gonna make this fucking video to be a fucking annoyed member. Like it's like I still don't get it. How stupid can you be? Like why would you do this? Tell me the reason. You basically shoot yourself in the leg. There's a lot of players quitting or asking for refunds like me. And I wouldn't start even a refund unless I saw people doing that. And it's actually working. I actually showed you that I got lots of cancelled refund payments. And that's actually really nice. Like I probably won't get them all. I might get only 30 days back, but I don't care. That's 30 days worth of purchases. And at the end of the day, that's real life money. I got fucked by the developers of this company. Not only me, a lot of players, even my alliance. Like, people are asking me, don't ask for refund, wait for the fucking post from the developer at 11th December. Guys, it doesn't work like that. You don't have fucking 3 days to fix this. You don't have fucking 2 days. You have 24 hours to fix an issue because you implemented a thing that wasn't requested that by a community to get more money. Because the community said on Reddit they don't want red star orbs. You know why? Because it's fucking bullshit. You cannot expect a fucking red star orb. Like, I grinded my fucking Gamora, I grinded my fucking Yondu, and then there comes like this player that maybe started 2 months and he gets a fucking 6-star red orb Yondu, 6-star red Gamora, and he's maybe tier 11 gear or tier 10 gear, and he's there way stronger than me. And what am I to do with that? Like, do you know how much it takes to grind Gamora? Do you know how much it takes to grind Yondu? A lot of time. And it takes a lot of investment, because to get them to tier 12, to get them to tier 12, it requires a lot of shards, a lot of gear. And then they introduce the red stars, and it makes my life worthless, because the red star basically destroyed my tier 12 characters. I had 6 tier 12 characters. That's not a lot. And I was starting to grind orange gear, but then red stars came in, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's seriously, it's stupid the way they work. You cannot just keep on adding new content without any consideration on your old content. If you want to make, you have to rework the whole fucking game. But that's a different thing. For example, I'm gonna talk a bit about Paradox Interactive, okay? Recently, one of their games, Stellaris, yeah? When they released Stellaris 2 years ago, it was completely different game. And now it's also completely different. And like, they have a transparent development, yes? So whatever they develop, every week you can see what they're gonna introduce in the next expansion. And best of all, like, it's kind of wrong what I'm saying here, because it's not an MMORPG or MMO or mobile game or whatever the fuck it is, but they show you what they're gonna do. Now, we can see a lot of developer updates here. Yes? At the same time, this was not wanted. This was actually introduced in Future Fight a long time ago, and now they're stealing that content and putting into Marvel Strike Force. So they are basically doing a copyright infringement on Future Fight content and putting it in this game. Like, what the fuck? You're basically shooting yourself. The Red Stars were in, like, they might be in other games, but I played Future Fight to try it out. It was kind of okay-ish game. Like, I don't like it. I like Marvel Strike Force because it required you to think what you need to do, how you need to strategize your teams. And then they're putting stuff from other games into your game, and that doesn't work. This is not balance. This is really not balance. Now, the way Paradox works, Stellaris has went through a lot of updates. Some of them were good, some of them were bad. But at the end of the day, they're always trying to listen to the community. And if the community says, "Oh, this is not gonna work," or "There's mods in the game and they're working great," the Paradox is gonna implement them. Yes, they're gonna make a paywall behind the DLC, but it's never gonna. You can always roll back. Of course, this is an MMORPG where you have to play with other players, and Stellaris is where you just play, well, against AI, or you can play co-op or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Well, not co-op. You can play against other players, but it's always always have a rollback. Now, when you implement stuff in MMORPGs, I've been playing a lot of them, even WoW and stuff like that, even before. There were stuff that were breaking the game so bad. And red stars are good for raids, but for arena and blitz, come on. Well, blitz is okay, but then you have a break in arena. What were you thinking? Seriously, what were you thinking? You cannot expect the community to just stand by idly. Like, they had 24 hours to fix the issue. The issue is still out there. And you know what? They said it's gonna be limited red stars. You know what? I woke up today and there was another offer to buy more red stars. Imagine that. With power cores. I had 1,400 power cores. So I said, well, before I start getting refunds, I'm just gonna buy one more thing with the power cores, yeah? Like, are you serious? You're making more RNG by releasing more red orbs, by spending more money, and you expect us to believe that it's limited supply? Are you joking me? You're gonna have fucking offers every fucking minute of the day. What are you talking about? Like, seriously. You cannot expect players to play the game like this. It's disaster. Like, I just had to fucking promote one of my officers to the leader because I know for a fact I'm gonna get fucking banned. And I don't want them to go through what I went through in my first, well, technically second alliance in the game, because my first alliance I was just testing the game out. But my second alliance, where I became officer and later on, well, technically leader, before we make it into this alliance, because our old leader went missing for I don't know what reason. Maybe real life, maybe if he got banned, nobody fucking knows. He just went poof into the air. So I already made insurance if I get banned because of refunds, my alliance can live on. Because I have a respect for them. They fucking worked as well. There's a lot of people that actually paid for this game, and it's very, very sad to stop playing something. Like, I hope I don't get banned, but I'm not gonna be paying any more money for this game for sure, because it's absolutely bullshit. Like, don't get me wrong, but the way they are advertising stuff, and it just doesn't work. Like red stars, come on, red stars, seriously. It was not enough that you're like introducing new stuff. Like, it just doesn't work, guys. Like, I feel very angry at myself for trying to give Foxnet a chance, and it still doesn't work. Like, no matter, like, there's a saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. And I said this to my alliance as well in a post that I left them. They shamed and fooled us more than that. More than that. They keep on, like, they fix the defenders, that's great. But a lot of stuff, like, you cannot just fix one team and expect it to work. You need to fix a lot of things. Like, they're doing one by one, but they are really not seeing the bigger picture. When you start implementing one of the things, and you have you need to check all the variables, because the way this red star works, it's fucking negating a lot of other things that people invested in. So what am I supposed to do? Maybe they're gonna wake up. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows if they're gonna wake up? But like, there will be a number of free daily and weekly to acquire red stars, both during the launch of the feature and on a regular basis going forward. Blah blah. This is. You know what's really funny? In they took this kind of from the future fight as well. So you get free Luke Cage. So people that were leveling defenders got like a free boost. In Marvel Future Fight, you can actually choose which character is gonna get red star. So if you wanted like a Iron Man, like me, you can get a fucking Iron Man. Yeah. After the tutorial, red star orbs will be the only place to acquire red stars. Will supply only 10 free stars. As part of all players will receive these reds upon reaching the level requirement, so no one will miss out. Going forward, there are way to earn blah blah. The 7-day calendar. Yes, red star bliss, and we up until that meet the minimum level and gold star. This will be in addition to current stellar blisses. So you're making this game even more. The whole point, like, people have enough of blitz. Do you know how much time you need to spend on blitz to hit the all milestones on my level? I need to spend maybe 1 or 2 hours per day. If I were, well, technically I spend half an hour per day on blitz only. Half an hour doing one thing in the game, blitz, and it's fucking boring as fuck. If you pull a character with number blah blah blah, you will see elite red star orb. In addition to your red star being increased, you will also receive a previous low red star you already had. So again, you're making us have duplicates. I still don't have Ultimus. My Ultimus is at 40 shards at the moment. And I've been playing this game since launch, with money invested into this game. So what am I supposed to do? When am I gonna get my Ultimus? Never. Like, they are... they're fucking idiots. That's what I can say. Destroying a game, not communicating with the community about, or communicating with the community, and the community says they don't want, and they still do it, and they do it wrong. And that's what's fucking wrong with this game and the developer. Actually, it's not wrong with the game, it's wrong with developers. And the loot boxes, like, this game is all about loot boxes. You have everywhere you have orbs, orbs, orbs. That's a code name for loot boxes. And a lot of people fell for it, but at the end of the day, what the fuck? Like, really, what the actual fuck? And I'm stupid because I fell for it as well. Like, I feel really stupid. It just took me a while to realize. Well, actually, it took me 2 or 3 times to realize, but I was like, no, I'll continue. I hope they will be better. I hope they'll fix things. I hope they'll be better. No, it just keeps on going downhill. It's when you see, like, I made so many things for this game, for my alliance, and just I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I just keep seeing darkness, and that's for me. Like, we'll see. If I get banned, that's it. Like, but when you lost the will to play, it's just like that. Like, it's very sad end when you lose the will to play. It's like same with World of Warcraft, because I'll tell you a story about that game a little bit, because I really liked WoW. I liked the progression. I did a lot of things there. I was always an officer in World of Warcraft. I didn't want leader responsibilities, and I did a lot of good things for my alliance. I was managing the forums, I was managing some of the raids, and you know, when there are raids and you were standing outside the dungeon because my 10 people were failing and I need to buff them in Wrath of the Lich King, and you do that because they want a fucking dragon mount, and they keep on failing, and they all keep on dying, and then we switch me in and we switch one player out and when we kill it, and you do that, and a month later, because you tell your alliance leader that you won't be able to attend one of the raids, and he fucking kicks you out. Just one raid, not two, not three, just one raid, because for example it was that important to be on that raid, but you know, real life issues, I did inform him and I was kicked out, and that for me was backstab, because I gave a lot to that alliance, I mean guild, whatever, and I trusted that guy, but you know, shit happens, he's an asshole. So he did buy me Wrath of the Lich King back then because I got it for free. I did a lot of crazy grindy stuff when I was younger. But hey, this came when I hit 30 years old on Wednesday. So it's kinda good thing. It should keep me turning a new leaf on these games. Maybe save some more money. I don't know. Maybe check my priorities as well, but don't get me wrong, I liked Marvel Strike Force, I really liked it, and but there's this paywall that they keep introducing more and more, and it just keeps on destroying the game, and they keep saying, oh, it's gonna balance itself out, but the red stars keep on coming, and I'm not a fucking whale, I'm minor whale or whatever you wanna call. Like, I spend 10 to 15 euros a week on this game, or 20, and for me that's 2 hours of working, basically. Yeah, 2 hours of working, and that's nothing. But at the end of the month, when you if you spend 80 euros or 80 bucks on it, it keeps on piling over the months, and they keep introducing more and more ways to spend money, and it's like a trap that you keep on falling, and I don't know, I really don't know what to say. Like, thank God I went out and was drunk last night, because that actually made me forget about this. But then you wake up, you get sober, and then you see that it's still there, and they absolutely did fucking nothing. Fucking nothing, guys. And they're gonna keep launching a subscription feature. And there is this also new thing. When I read this subscription here, starting with new players on iOS, followed by those on Android, before eventually being available to everyone. A phased rollout is that new function working before it's you don't do that on live fucking servers. You don't do that fucking on live servers. You do it on the fucking test servers. You don't ensure functionality on the fucking live servers. You cannot do that. This is fucking illegal. Because what you're doing, you're giving advantage to some people before others. Come on, guys. Don't fall for this. You cannot do this. Like, it's stupid. Like, you cannot give subscription to some of the players first and then to the others. It's unfair advantage. Like, it's really unfair advantage. If you want to have fair, you need to give everybody the same level of playing field. Not this. Not this. Jason Bender? Fuck's sake. You don't wait a week. Anyway, guys, this was my rant about the red stars, and They will not work. You will lose a lot of people now. When people like, I know there's millions and millions of people, but if you lose your main paying players, like, I know you need to run service, I know you need to make fucking things, but come on. This was made on Unity. You can make a fucking, oh my god. I just noticed it's made on Unity and you can basically run it on every PC. You don't need a fucking BlueStacks to run it. Are you fucking idiot? Oh my god. They could have made a PC client. Very easy. Very easy. Okay, guys. Sorry for this rant. I just need to get this out of the system because it's it's gonna be my last Marvel Strike Force stream. And thanks for all who watched. Thanks to all my alliance members that were playing with me until now. I'll probably keep in the alliance chat. I might be even playing more, but we'll see. Today I just don't have any energy to play this game because I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed at the game itself. I don't want to invest more time into a failing project because I kept on investing more and more time into failing projects and it just doesn't work the fuck out. Anyway, till next time in some of the other games, guys. Thanks for watching and see ya.